Are cars today better, or are we just being sold a high-tech illusion? The automotive industry is undergoing one of the most transformative eras in its history. From electric vehicles, EVs, and self-driving technology to a relentless push for innovation, automakers are racing to stay relevant. But has this pursuit of progress gone too far, alienating consumers and threatening the very survival of traditional car makers? This video explores how the obsession with innovation has reshaped the car industry, and not always for the better. In this video, we'll uncover the major trends disrupting the automotive world and discuss how these changes impact manufacturers and consumers like you. Are these changes indeed for the better, or are they driving us toward a future no one asked for? In the last 2 decades, car manufacturers have faced unprecedented challenges. The global shift towards sustainability, the rise of EVs, and the advent of advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, have disrupted the market. According to Bloomberg, the global EV market is expected to grow from $250 billion in 2022 to $800 billion by 2030. Meanwhile, traditional internal combustion engine, ICE vehicles, are being phased out in favor of greener alternatives, spurred by government mandates and changing consumer preferences. But the path to innovation hasn't been smooth. In 2023 alone, major automakers like Ford and Volkswagen revised their EV strategies due to slowing consumer demand and high production costs. These shifts have left many wondering, are we innovating faster than we can adapt? Take Jaguar as an example. Once a symbol of British luxury, Jaguar announced a temporary halt in car production in 2024 to rethink its product lineup. This bold move follows years of declining sales and increasing customer dissatisfaction with quality. What does this signal for the future of other legacy brands? Similarly, Toyota and Honda have taken a more measured approach, balancing hybrid technology with traditional ICE vehicles. Their slower but steadier path may be a sign of lessons learned from the pitfalls of over-innovation. As the industry races forward, some brands choose to walk, a strategy that might win the marathon. Electric vehicles are often hailed as the future of transportation. They promise reduced emissions, lower fuel costs, and a quieter ride. Yet their adoption has been slower than expected. A survey by McKinsey found that 46% of EV owners are considering returning to ICE vehicles for their next purchase, citing issues with charging infrastructure and high costs. Take the example of Tesla. While Tesla remains the leader in EV sales in the US, its dominance is being challenged. In Q1 2024, Tesla reported its first year-over-year decline in vehicle deliveries. Meanwhile, competitors like Rivian and Lucid are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars per vehicle sold to stay competitive. One major issue is depreciation. Studies show that EVs lose value much faster than traditional cars. For instance, a 2021 Nissan Leaf depreciated nearly 50% within its first 3 years, compared to 35% for an equivalent ICE vehicle. This steep drop in value makes consumers hesitant to invest in a technology that might be outdated in just a few years. Governments worldwide are rolling back EV subsidies, making these vehicles less financially accessible. In the US, tax incentives for EVs were reduced in 2023, further discouraging potential buyers. Consumers are left wondering, is the environmental benefit worth the financial risk? Or is it safer to wait until the technology and infrastructure catch up? Many car enthusiasts argue that the 2000s were a golden era for automobiles. Vehicles from this time were more straightforward, reliable, and easier to maintain. A viral LinkedIn post by Jake JD7BD highlighted his 2007 Toyota 4Runner, which he described as a perfect car, reliable, durable, and cost-effective. Responses to Jake's post were overwhelmingly positive. Users shared similar experiences with cars from that era, praising their longevity and practicality. For example, a 2005 Honda Civic owner reported driving over 200,000 miles with minimal repairs. However, not everyone agrees. Critics point out that cars from the 2000s lacked modern safety features like lane keeping assist and collision detection. While true, these nostalgic voices highlight a broader frustration: the over-reliance on technology in modern cars. The surge in second-hand car sales underscores this sentiment. According to Cox Automotive, used car sales in the US increased by 15% in 2023. Buyers are gravitating toward older models not just for affordability, but also for their proven reliability and simplicity. Are we chasing progress at the cost of what consumers value? Today's cars are marvels of engineering, equipped with features like adaptive cruise control, touchscreen interfaces, and over-the-air software updates. Yet, these advancements often come at a cost. A report from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, found that software-related issues accounted for 15% of vehicle recalls in 2023, up from 6% in 2018. One common complaint among consumers is the complexity of modern vehicles. While visually impressive, integrating large touchscreens can be distracting and unsafe. A 2022 AA study revealed that touchscreen interactions take drivers' eyes off the road for an average of 40 seconds, a significant safety risk. Furthermore, repair costs for modern cars are skyrocketing. Unlike the relatively straightforward mechanics of 2000s vehicles, today's cars require specialized tools and expertise. This shift has made independent repairs nearly impossible, driving up consumer costs. While modern cars have introduced advanced safety features, their complexity often overshadows their benefits. Consumers report frustration with poorly designed software interfaces and unreliable self-driving features, making them question if the trade-offs are worth it. Could the industry benefit from scaling back, prioritizing reliability and ease of use over bells and whistles? Proponents of EVs often tout their environmental benefits, but the reality is more nuanced. While EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions, their batteries have a significant ecological footprint. Mining lithium and cobalt, essential components for EV batteries, is resource-intensive and often linked to unethical labor practices. Moreover, the financial burden of transitioning to EVs falls heavily on consumers. The average cost of a new EV in the US was $58,940 in 2023, compared to $48,000 for an ICE vehicle. Government subsidies have helped offset these costs, but their availability is declining. As a result, EVs remain inaccessible to many. Interestingly, hybrid vehicles offer a middle ground and have renewed interest. Combining the efficiency of EVs with the range and affordability of ICE vehicles, hybrids may provide a practical solution for consumers and manufacturers alike. These challenges beg the question, is the push for EVs happening too quickly, leaving too many people behind? Despite the industry's focus on innovation, surveys consistently show that consumers prioritize reliability, affordability, and ease of use. Toyota, for example, has maintained its status as the world's top-selling car brand by emphasizing these qualities. Models like the Toyota Corolla continue to appeal to budget-conscious buyers who value dependability over cutting-edge features. The rise of second-hand car sales highlights a growing consumer preference for practicality. According to Cox Automotive, used car sales in the U.S. increased by 15% in 2023, driven by high new car prices and economic uncertainty. Consumers are sending a clear message. They want cars that work, don't break the bank, and don't require constant software updates or specialized repairs. Automakers who listen to this demand will likely thrive in the long term. Would you trade modern features for simplicity and reliability? Share your thoughts in the comments. The automotive industry stands at a crossroads. While innovation is essential for progress, it must be balanced with practicality and consumer needs. Automakers focusing solely on high-tech features risk alienating the customers they aim to attract. As we move forward, the industry must address key challenges: improving EV infrastructure, reducing costs, and simplifying vehicle designs. Most importantly, car makers must listen to what consumers truly want, not just what's technologically possible. The future of cars isn't just about innovation. It's about creating vehicles that people love to drive and can afford to own. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know. Are you ready for the next big shift in the car industry?